Hello and welcome. You are watching I Know How. In this video I'm going to disassemble Lenovo Thinkpad E560. It has 6th generation Intel Core i5 processor with a processor speed of 2.4 GHz, and it also has Intel HD graphics 520. Before we begin, please press the subscribe button and hit the notification bell for the instant updates. To do this task, you need a Phillips screwdriver, flathead, a brush to clean, a marker pen to mark, tweezers, and some plastic spudgers. Okay, so first of all, power off the laptop and remove the battery by unlocking the two locking bars for the laptop and slide the battery out. And then in the back cover there is a 4 screws. Remove the 4 screws and remove the back cover. There is a 4 screws on the hard drive. Remove the 4 screws and slide the hard drive down and it should come out. Remove the antenna connectors from the Wi-Fi adapter and remove 1 screw and remove the Wi-Fi adapter. After that, remove the RAMs. To remove the RAMs, you see these 2 studs. Press the 2 studs outwards and the RAMs will come up, and then take out the RAM. Same with the other one. To assemble the RAM again, place it like that, 45-degree angle, and then press it down. That's it. Now you can see a lot of connection over there and there. Just remove them. Start with the left side. This is a DC connector. And then just pull it out. This is a DC controller cable. Just hold this blue thing and pull it up. On the other end, same thing, DC connector, pull it out, and then DC controller. It's out. It's out. CMOS battery, pull the cable out. Speaker, get it out. So that's all the connectors out. Next, we're going to remove the CD drive. The screw for the CD drive is over here. Take it out. With the screwdriver, push outwards and then pull your CD drive out. Make sure keep the screw in this hole so that you don't lose it. We'll do a deep cleaning inside, like cleaning the fan, replacing thermal paste on the CPU. This is a Lenovo Thinkpad E560, and this video will help all the Lenovo Thinkpad E series laptops. Now remove the number of screws as shown in the picture. Once all the screws are removed, flip the laptop other side, and then the keyboard is ready to come off. So place the hand on your keyboard and slide it up. Once it's up, you can see it's coming out, and take it out. And straight away, don't pull the keyboard, just flip it over. You can see there is a two connector on the keyboard. Flip it up and take out the flex cable. So there is a touchpad flex connector. Take it out, flip up, and this is a fingerprint reader connector. Take it out. After that, there is 4 screws, 1, 2, 3 and 4. After that, take a plastic spudger and slide it like that. Now on this side, you can see that it's loose enough. You can see that it's loose enough to remove the handrest. Now let's disconnect the power board and take out the flex cable. To remove this board, there's a screw over here. Take it out and lift it up. There is a small plastic bit which is holding the board as well, so push it out and then lift the board. Now remove the small flex cable that connects audio board to the motherboard. You might want to disconnect the display cable as well. Lift the plastic up, and there is a handle, and pull it. Now there is 2 screws on the motherboard, which is shown by this white arrow, and one over here which is shown by this white arrow. And there is 2 screws on the fan itself. They will not come out, they're gonna stay with the fan. And then lift the motherboard in a 45-degree angle and then pull it out. To remove the screen, detach the screen from the base. There is 2 screws on the left and 2 screws on the right, plus there is one VGA cable, a display cable that needs to be disconnected, and the Wi-Fi antenna cable which goes from there to there, and then on the right side there is one more cable. Just pull that cable out. Just remember how they are going to put it on the right place later on. Now remove the screws. There will be another video to show you how to change the screen as well, so please check the description and follow my channel. So here's our screen off from the base. That's it. So most of the stuff are out from the base. So this is our motherboard. Make sure these flaps, push it down so that it doesn't break when we do something on the other side. So this is your motherboard, and there is a CPU under this part. So you need to remove it and change the thermal paste which keeps the CPU cool. If you see on this place there is a numbered screw, so number 1 is this one, 2, 3 and 4, it's like cross. So you're gonna remove the fan first. So this is the fan connector, and remove the 4 screws, and this will stay there, it won't come out. Now lift the fan and the heatsink. As you can see, the paste is dry, solid. It should be like little bit thick but not dry. So what we're gonna do is take a tissue and wipe it out. Wipe all the old paste. Now we're gonna put the new paste on. So I'm using MX4 thermal compound, which is made by Arctic. So this does not need to be very, we just need a little amount on the middle, and since this has a 2-core, put some on the other one as well. That's our new thermal paste. We're gonna keep the heatsink over it like this, and we're gonna screw it the same way, number 1 and then cross number 2, 3 and cross 4. Reconnect the fan. Use a brush to clean the fan, or you can also use a compressed air. Do the same thing on the other side, and give a quick brush on whole board. So that's our motherboard ready. It's gonna be super cool now. Bring the base back. That was pretty much easier to disassemble, and the number of screws are a bit less, and it was easier to clean the fan and change the thermal paste on the CPU. Now assembling it back, it's totally the reverse procedure. So first of all, we're gonna connect the screen to the base. This one is a little bit trickier. If you can keep the hinge of the screen in a 90-degree angle, it's easier. Now put the 4 screws back on the screen. At this point, since the screen is heavier, the base gonna fall off, so always keep a hand on it so that you don't do any further damage to the screen. Let us know in the comment section how do you like the build of this laptop. After that, if you remember, we have removed the antenna cable, so lay it back as it was before. That's antenna cable done, and then the motherboard. Put the motherboard in the 45-degree angle like this, and then press it down. Make sure there is no flex cables or any cables trapped under the motherboard, which needs to be on the top. After that done, tighten the screw of the fan and 2 screws that we removed from the motherboard itself, one over there and one over here. After that, connect this flex cable. Now we can connect the display cable. Here's our power board. This needs to be go back like that, and then press it down. Connect it back to the motherboard, and we have a screw removed from here before. Now it's time to put our armrest on top of it and press it. We're gonna connect the flex cable for the touchpad, flex cable for the fingerprint sense reader, and we have 4 screws. Once that's done, clean the keyboard if you want, and then connect the flex cable. Let's do the right one first, and then main cable. And then flip it over and insert the top bar first. Push it to the top and then rest it down, and then put it to the down. As you can see, it's been perfectly been attached. Now put the cover down, flip it over, and put all the screws back. The small screws belongs to 3 small screws belong to the under the battery and 3 under the CD drive. So I'm gonna put the small ones first so that I don't mix it up. Meanwhile, you can insert the CD drive as well, and then put the screws. So all the small screws are on now. You can tighten all the big screws. Once that's done, put our RAM back. Now connect all the connectors that we disconnected before. Start from the speaker cable. Then this. Now connect the DC controller cable, the left side, and the main DC connector cable. I prefer to use my fingers rather than this tweezer, because while you trying to connect this, and if you hit this one of these micro capacitors, then it might cost you the motherboard. So I prefer to use my fingertips. That's it, guys. Now you can slide in your hard drive, Wi-Fi card, and the back cover and the battery, and that's done. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section. And if you have enjoyed this video, remember to like and subscribe below. To keep up with more upcoming videos, hit the bell icon. Have a good time. Until next video, see you then. Bye bye.